And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys, I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Okay, so it's Monday, and for a change, you usually see me on this sort of video on the first, on a Monday morning, smile on my face, as we're usually on this beautiful winning run. However, a disappointing performance yesterday, drawing against new Premier League new boys Luton Town, 1-1, and if it wasn't for that late Luis Diaz equaliser, then well, it would have been a freaking upset, and it would have been even worse. To be honest, I'm still kind of pissed off, just due to it. Obviously, going into this clash against Luton, you're fully expected to win. I don't think they've really got much, even from home this season. They had 2 draws and a win against Everton in their sort of opening games, and obviously drawing to us yesterday picks up their sort of third draw. But yeah, just if you're going for a title, you need to be making sure you put these games to win these games. I know it can be a tough place, like a Kenilworth Road, and last season it kind of mirrored that. We did struggle against the so-called sort of lesser teams, but as I said, it just kind of shows that we've still got work to do. Some of us, maybe myself as well, getting slightly carried away with it. We're still in the midst of a rebuild. There's still work to be done, and things to sort of fine-tune. But, you know, a very, very average performance from Liverpool for the whole 90 minutes, and yeah, not particularly happy with the outcome of the game. One saving grace, I suppose, is that Arsenal dropped points. Obviously, they lost at the weekend, so it's a point gain from that point of view. However, Manchester City, the team that you're kind of looking at, they obviously went out and thrashed Bournemouth 6-1, and then, of course, going out to Chelsea and Spurs playing a bit later on tomorrow. So it's one of those, or later on tonight, sorry. So it's one of those that hopefully maybe Chelsea can do us a turn, but just try and keep it there. But it's a disappointing one. As I said, I looked at these run of games that we've had coming up recently, all the way to sort of the international break, and I just felt a lot of them we should have been winning. I think the hardest fixture that we did have on paper there was against Everton, and we passed that, and then since then we've been fantastic, winning, getting ourselves into the sort of quarterfinals of the cup, and I just felt Luton would have been a bang on and a chance for us to just get 3 points and keep this winning momentum on. But as I stated, it just may be warning signs there, just to show that we aren't the finished article just yet. Probably in terms of the players themselves, I don't think any of them really passed a 7 out of 10. I didn't think any of them, everyone was way off it in general. As I said, we were resounding favourites going into the match, but we did find it really tough to break down the opponents. That's just something that we're going to have to assess going forward. We did struggle to break them down. As I said, it was a really disappointing first half. As I said, even though Darwin Núñez did come quite close to scoring a number of times, yeah, just not through on there. But after the break, it got worse for us, of course. Chong stunned Liverpool to put Luton ahead on the break. Núñez did miss a sitter beforehand, but then, of course, Luis Diaz rescued us a point right at the end. But if there's one sort of happiness to see, it's good to see that Luis Diaz is back. And as I said, it'll be a lovely moment during a horrible time for him. There was a bit of an update with regards to his situation. I think there was a bit more positive news, and negotiations are going well with regards to the release of his father. And he seems like he's well to play. But as I said, he come on and he's rescued us. In that one, rescued us a point, and that point could be valuable going forward. Again, it does feel like 2 points drop really, going against Luton, but it is what it is. We're still in the sort of mix with regards to everything, which is sort of good to see. In terms of the table itself, as I stated, Spurs do have the chance to go top tonight with a win against Chelsea, but currently as things stand, Manchester City are top on 27, Tottenham are second on 26, Liverpool are in third now, so we did move up one place after Arsenal lost to Newcastle, and then Arsenal, of course, sitting in fourth place. We've got the same goal difference, and we've got the same sort of points as well. So, yeah, we're still there. It's not the end of the world. Just hoping maybe Spurs can draw, and then we can kind of cancel out this weekend. But certainly, we do need to get better going into other games. Now, I come on to here as well. A lot of Liverpool fans are sort of outraged. I don't know why it is with regards to away supporters or fans that want to try and with the sort of chanting with Liverpool. I'm not sure why they do it. I don't know. I've always found it so difficult to comprehend people that mock tragedies, whether it be well, stadium tragedies, as Liverpool always get tied into, or the Liverpool fans always do, or get chants going against them for that tragic event of people dying. But there's a lot of horrible people out there that just do stupid and disgusting things that I just don't, us normal people just don't even think about doing. And again, of course, at Luton yesterday, there was sort of tragedy chants going around the ground, which again, it's absolutely disgusting to see. However, Jamie Carragher did sort of call it out in there, and basically this is what he had to say with regards to it. At the start of the season, I was involved in something about tragedy chanting and supporters coming together. I have just heard something a couple of times in this game. Supporters have got to have a rivalry, but we are better than that. A lot of clubs have been guilty of that over the years, but football fans are better than that. Again, he's called it out, which is seriously good to see. Henry Winter also went out to call it out as well. It's good. We need to start calling these out. And as I said, try and bring these people and try and eradicate out the game, because it's absolutely disgusting. It's a disgrace and it needs to stop. Within this, I just don't like people mock death, serious illness or tragedies. It's really, really sick. And as I said, I'm not going to get carried away and get super angry, but, you know, it's disgusting. There is no place for it. But Henry Winter came out as well. Luton Town fans create an intense old school atmosphere at Kenilworth Road, but the tragedy chanting, namely always the victim chants directed at Liverpool fans, was disgraceful and embarrasses their club. Obviously, I could hear it. You could kind of hear it across the TV. But good on Cara for sort of calling it out on commentary as well, which is really fantastic to see, because it needs to be eradicated. And this disgusting behaviour, I just don't know why people get their kicks out of it. It's horrible. But anyway, enough on that, guys. I'm not going to give these guys any more light with regards to all guys, all girls. But we've got to move on, guys. As I said, we've dropped points in the Premier League. It's a tough one. It might not be the end of the world. However, we've got to find a way about unlocking these low blocks. That's something that we need to try and go forward. But remember, guys, we're still at the start of this project, Liverpool 2.0, and we've got to trust the process, trust what Jurgen Klopp's doing. I really do believe we're going to have a successful season. Not necessarily going to win the Premier League, but well, we could, of course, but I do think we're going to have a successful season, and we're going to be lifting some silverware come the end of it, whether that be the League Cup, Europa League, maybe the Premier League or FA Cup. I do think we will be having a special season. And as I said, we're at the start of this rebuild. We've still got a lot more to do in terms of transfers as well, which we need to hold the club accountable for, and hopefully, as I say, we can be addressing that defensive areas as well. But not the end of the world. We turn our eyes onto Europa League action this Thursday, and we have a chance to obviously qualify for the latter stages with 2 games to spare, which is really interesting to see as well. We'll probably rotate the squad, but yeah, I do want to start to see us get back to winning ways quickly before returning back to Premier League action, of course, next week. But Liverpool fans, that's all I've got for you today. Do let me know your final thoughts on the game against Luton. As I said, let me know down there in the comments section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Thank you, guys. I'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.